with me there. Let's see. Have phone ready. Okay. I'm just going to tell her to call now because she says she's ready. Okay. Let's see. Yes, she called in. Okay, that was her. Okay. So I guess I saw you holding on.
Good morning.
Good morning. So it's 7 o'clock in California. Are you in California now?
6:59. Yes, it is.
6:59.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Sacramento.
Yeah. Sacramento. Okay, I've never been to Sacramento. So everyone, this is Christine Contarini, a good Italian name. Like I'm part Italian too. She's introduced me to this incredible essential oil company, DoTerra, and I actually, since you introduced me to it, I found out that a lot of other people on the Body Code Heals the World, which is our Facebook group for Body Code, are also distributors of DoTerra. So I guess they got a strong muscle test for it too. So why don't you just tell something about yourself before we talk about DoTerra, whatever you want to introduce yourself as.
Well, I've known you through Facebook, through SGI since about '08, but I have always been self-employed. I've had cleaning businesses for 20 years. I had a Hawaiian store in Sacramento because when I moved to Hawaii when I was 18, I left my heart there. So I peddled Hawaiian wares and Hawaii Ana for 7 years here in Sacramento until the economy took a little dip, and then it was no longer able for me to keep the business running. Then I went back to cleaning houses and fell for somebody emotionally and got my heart just pummeled. And so it was a physical and an emotional avenue that brought me into the oils. And it was funny because for over a year, I was trying to get essential oils from another company from 2 different reps, and no one would call me back. I would ask, what do I need? How much is it? I wanted some because nobody calls the cleaning lady and lets them know they've had the cooties. We're going to be real compliant today. And so, unbeknownst to me, I'd go home and I wouldn't be able to leave the house for a few days, loss of income, because I had full-blown cooties. And so I knew that you could use other things, plus having a cleaning business for over 20 years, my lungs were taking a toll from all the fumes in my skin, and I was after these. And so I had gone on a healing trip to Brazil to see John of God, and I asked God, the universe, Shoten Zenjen, I put all our philosophies together, and I said, I'm getting older. I need a better way of healing. I need a better way of living. And I came home, and DoTerra, there's DoTerra on Facebook. So I did a little poll, DoTerra or this other company, and I had 7 or 8 people respond to me that I didn't even know. DoTerra, if you need any help, they're the best. And then another girlfriend, another SGI member, said, I've been using for a year. Let me have a party. So I walked in the door filling out the form, saying, please, can I get these? And within 3 days, I had my Natural Solutions kit. Changed my life. Absolutely has changed my life, yeah.
So I just got in the mail from Hawaii because I used a Hawaiian address, and I'm going to hopefully be moving to Hawaii. And I got the whole packet here. I haven't looked at everything, but I did use the shampoos. I used the toothpaste, and I just muscle test what my body wants me to do before I do anything. Mm-hmm. And my body wanted me to take the little peppermint beadlets. So maybe we can talk about that first. So I took a few of these.
That's funny that's funny you say that because I'm sitting here with peppermint in my coffee this morning. Peppermint is it's the one that you're going to want to use to wake you up, to cool you off if you're in the middle of the summer, or if you're just having your own personal summer. Again, I say we're going to be very compliant how we speak. If you're just a little overly warm for the moment, you can spritz some peppermint on. If you're down with the cooties, too warm, a little peppermint on the back of the neck or on the bottom of the feet. That's going to cool things off. It's invigorating. So you being in Japan, you mostly travel by train, so you don't really necessarily drive like I would from Sacramento down to LA and need some peppermint to
I live on the
keep me going.
I live on the backside of Japan, so I never take the train. I drive my car everywhere because there's no real train track
cool.
near me.
Oh, okay. All right.
I live
when
by
I make
Sato
the trip
Island.
down to LA, lots of peppermint.
Oh, wow. So I just actually, while I was telling you, when I asked my body if it wants me to swallow the 2 beadlets or if it wants me to break it in my mouth and swallow it, and my body always says to break it in my mouth, so I do it that way, even though it says to swallow it. But anyway, I feel really, now my nose just opened up, so that was cool. So
exactly.
I also have this citrus wild orange, which I saw you posted all over that you guys were doing a special day wild orange. So you want to tell us about the wild orange?
Well, it's Wild Orange Weekend, and it was all of my friends that are using oils that I've brought oils into their life. I was kind of a way, can we offer to share to other people? Wild orange is the #1 mood lifter. And when you offer a drop of wild orange to someone in the palm of their hand, they rub their hands together, they bring their hands up to their nose, you watch eyes close, you watch shoulders soften, and they start to sway. And you're ready to talk to them or offer them something else, and they're still captivated in that moment. It is the best feeling. So we have another friend in Chicago who was a little down, and she had been chanting hours and hours and hours, so I had messaged her, and I said, let's do an experiment. Let me send you a bottle of wild orange. It's got 85 drops in it. You share 1 drop with everybody, and you run a test, and you see how that's going. And I did that because she was kind of feeling blue, and I knew that everyone that she was going to be able to offer a drop to, she was going to watch this positive effect. So I'm waiting to see the results. I'm really excited. I'm going to have to check in with her later today and see how that's going. But everybody that I challenged with Wild Orange Weekend, they've already been recording. I've been sharing at school. I've been watching faces. Eyes get big or they soften or tears, and all of the much appreciation and thanks. So it's been really exciting.
Cool. So I didn't tell you, though, I haven't had the sense of smell for probably, I don't know how long it was been, probably 10 or more years. And
really?
Yeah, so I can't, I just opened up the orange now and I tried to smell. I really can't smell.
Okay. You keep on your peppermint and you will be able to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I muscle tested that I should do the peppermint, so I've been doing the peppermint. And I'm going to mute myself one moment because now I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Okay. I don't want to do it too loud in the thing.
I'll talk a story. There was a woman at an event that had lost her sense of smell. And so I kept offering her peppermint, and I made her come back to my booth every hour, and we were putting peppermint on the bottom of her feet. She had had a head injury years before, and it was about 4 hours later. Our event lasted 6 hours. About 4 hours later, she goes, Christine, I can smell. I'm beginning to be able to smell, and I can taste the peppermint. And she wasn't putting it in her mouth. This was just in the bottoms of her feet. So that was a really cool thing to watch.
Wow. So what happened is this is what my body believes, because I had to change my 3 younger siblings' diapers, and my mom had cloth diapers for all of them. And at the same time, both my younger brother and sister, they were like almost a year apart, or less than a year apart, so they were still both in diapers. And I had to clean both of their cloth diapers in this huge sink in the laundry room. And I would swear I would like almost vomit every time I did it.
Yep.
And at that time, I was just like going, I don't want to ever smell this again. So I always tell people to watch out what they say, because I actually know it's a program. If you say, I never want to do this, I never want to do, whatever you say you never want to do, you can cut off your infinite ability to do all kinds of stuff, like being able to smell. So ever since then, I don't think I've been able to smell. But then I went and got a nose operation back in 2007 because I had polyps in my nose. I didn't even know you can have polyps in your nose. But anyway, when I first came to Japan, there's so much mold in Japan, and it just drove me crazy. And I got these polyps in my nose, and I found out almost all my friends in Japan had the same thing. They had to get operations for polyps in their nose.
Wow.
And anyway, I got them all removed. It was 10 days in the hospital, and I came out, and for a month, I can smell everything. And I didn't even know so many things had a sense of smell. I mean, I would walk into my work office and the whole office would smell like coffee, and I'm like, wow, the whole office smells like coffee. And I never knew that. And they're like, yeah, it's always smelled like coffee. We have coffee brewing, duh. And I'm like, I never knew it smelled like. I never knew it smelled like. So I would eat something, and I was just like, wow, it has a sense of smell. Green beans have a sense of smell. Wow, cauliflower has a sense of smell. Like I couldn't even remember smelling anything, but it only lasted 1 month, and then all of a sudden, the polyps were growing back. But my body says there's no more polyps now. I haven't gone back to the doctors. I don't want to even deal with it. But anyway, so I'm trying to find. I've done every medical problem I had before I learned energy healing. I pretty much overcame. I overcame my back problems. I overcame my itchy skin problems. I overcame my flatulent problems. I overcame all these different things I had, which doctors didn't know I had them. But the only thing I haven't yet is my nasal problem, or my it's not a nasal problem. Oh, wow, I'm smelling a little orange now. That was cool.
These oils, Tim, are so special. They are truly amazing. These are the purest. There is nothing adulterated in any bottle of oil. If it says wild orange, it is orange. These are the rind. Yeah, these are amazing. Apply the peppermint on the bottom of your feet a couple times a day and see how that goes. Peppermint's also great, like you said, the flatulence. It's great for anybody having any digestive issues. So you could rub a drop on your belly, take it homeopathically under your tongue or right on the tongue. It'll open up the airways. Right now, we're all going into environmental seasonal threats. So lemon, lavender, and peppermint, each, 1 drop of each ingested or rubbed on throat or back of the neck or bottom of the feet is really going to calm that down.
Cool. So
this is going to be fun to watch.
This kit, I haven't opened any of it yet. So I look at the kit. I have a family physician kit that came with my startup kit. And I'm just going to go through each one. It says there's deep blue, there's on guard, there's lavender, there's lemon, there's peppermint. Oh, you do have peppermint here, too, because I'm going to put that on the feet. There's oregano, there's frankincense, there's melaleuca, and there is Digest Zen, which is probably a bunch of stuff, and Breathe. Oh, Breathe. I should do Breathe. So of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 bottles, which one do you think I should do to try to regain my sense of smell? I'm looking at the Breathe.
Peppermint.
The Breathe is
your peppermint. I would do your peppermint on the bottom of your feet. Your Breathe you can apply to your chest, up your throat, behind your neck. But the peppermint seems to be, in your case, the people that I've seen with the smelling situation, the peppermint is the fastest.
Okay. I'm going to, just for a moment, I'm going to let you talk with one of the callers just because I know she's really into essential oils, and she's probably, you guys can go to town for a moment while I apply these stuff to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to Liz if she's still on. Liz, are you there?
I am on.
Okay, cool. So why don't you guys can just, I'm going to start applying some oils on my feet and on my body. I'm going to let you guys just talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Just shoot the shit.
Tim, you just need 1 drop, less more often, so just 1 drop for now. You can rub those in your hand and then huff them. Good morning, Liz.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
All right.
So, Liz, what's your favorite? You have all kinds of essential oils. What do you use a lot?
I do. Mine are mostly the high-pitched smells like peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary. I like those a lot. Every day I just sniff the bottle, walk around sniffing a bottle of it. But I've been actually, I haven't tried doTerra yet. All the other oils were from elsewhere. And the only thing that I have a problem with is motivational issues, like following through, willpower. Just some days I lag a little bit. And I heard that, like thieves or, just see there's a few of them. I'm pretty sure you know. But I just woke up a few hours ago. But I I get in those modes, and I know that there's a really good one. I know there's one for focus, correct?
Right.
Focus and clarity.
What state are you in, Liz?
I'm in Michigan.
Okay. Focus would be a good one for keeping on task for students that need to study or for people that are bouncing here and there. Focus is really great. But doTERRA came out with an emotions line, and they came out in September with 6 new oils, and we have one called Motivate. And it is a blend. It's a citrusy minty. It's really awesome. And that one you can apply like to your sacral chakra or around the neck, and it's a great smell. It's got peppermint in it. That's the number 1 oil. Coriander, basil, yuzu, rosemary, and vanilla. So those are all the uplifting. Rosemary is great for the cranial area, the mind. Back of the neck, I always apply it, and I need to wear rosemary a lot. But Motivate is a really great one they've come out with. And it's got a wheel of emotion. Yeah, they've got a great emotional aromatherapy wheel that I think every home and every doctor's office and clinic should have. So if you're feeling a little somber, distressed, gloomy, or discouraged, you're kind of in that range for the Motivate oil. Insecure, apathetic, anxious. These really help to release. Like I was saying earlier in the show, when I would go to the people's homes to clean and they didn't let me know that they had been down, and I got cooties. But then with the emotions, I was so wiped out, I would be on the floor for a week with migraines because I was doing memory recall of the relationship that I had survived. And my mind, it was like I could not fathom the personality of somebody that would do stuff emotion-wise to just sabotage and hurt others.
So I understand.
So what I found was geranium for my heart because my heart was just crushed. Geranium, but it was a smell that, and when you come across oils that you don't like, we have access to a great emotions book. So I would put it on at bedtime and pull the covers up because I wasn't real fond of the smell, but I really feel it really helped me to release and heal faster. And now with these emotions oils, they're really, it's just amazing how incredible. You put one drop on and your ethereal body feels it. So wild orange, I would say for you, Liz, even wild orange, it's the number 1 mood lifter.
Right,
I put it in my water. I put it in my shakes. I put it on, sharing all the time, just helping other people when we're suffering or struggling. But, I'd love to send you a sample of the Motivate.
The reason why I wanted to try doTERRA in the first place is because a lot of the oils that I have, even though they're pure and a lot of people don't know, is a lot of them are not edible, or you have to do it right to be in the right boat there. And even the lemon, I tried that out by a different company, and eventually it caused skin problems, even though they said that it was edible. But I know of other people using doTERRA that never had that problem. So I'm so sensitive. Everything just consumes me anymore.
Well, what's so awesome about lemon is lemon's from Sicily, and that's where my father's side comes from. So that's really cool. But doTERRA has created their own certified pure therapeutic grade. They honestly wanted to be the leader in the market because the oils are so pure, because they source from over 43 countries where they lift the farmers. They've eliminated the middlemen. They have brought in water systems through the Healing Hands Foundation to farmers' homes. They have kept people in business. Madagascar is a huge destination for European men for prostitution. The women that pick the ylang-ylang leaves, the flowers, don't have to sell themselves any longer. They have water coming into their homes. doTerra Healing Hand Foundation built a medical clinic, so these women and their kids who had never had medical care now can have medical care. They have co-impact sourcing. They set up micro loans where the people from whatever country can borrow, and then they get their friends and they borrow and they pay back the loans and they set up little businesses. So they become independent rather than dependent. But the oils are so pure that no matter that doTERRA has a staff of 31 scientists in-house, they still send the oils out to labs to make sure that they're tested and they're pure. If they're not, they won't even bottle it and sell it to us. So that when I purchase ylang ylang, or some people say lang lang, or vetiver, I know that it's helping not just doTERRA corporate, but it's keeping the people of the country where they come from lifted. That's what's so awesome.
I'm glad Tim picked me. I was kind of hoping that he'd take me on here, get me on here, because I've actually ran out of like 4 different oils that I really need. Like my lavender, I have to have that for my kids at night and myself, and there's certain oils that are just really important to me.
Wait till you try Serenity, Liz. Let me send you message Tim afterwards, and then he'll forward it to me with your address. I'm going to send you some Serenity. Serenity and vetiver combined in my diffuser next to my bed is my knockout, wake up 5 years younger combination. That is when I think of Serenity and vetiver, I literally start drooling. My mouth waters. It is the best smell. Oh, my gosh, it is the best smell. Mm-hmm.
I want to feel that.
Yeah. We also just were able to source from Bulgaria Melissa oil. It's the most expensive. We hadn't been able to have any for a few years because the crops were so bad. Melissa, now, the more I learn about it, and we all got ours, so there's still some that we can still secure. Tim hasn't gotten one yet. It's one per account holder. Melissa helps lift the darkness, the real dark, the heavy. Yeah, so it's really going to be exciting to see. And people have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and they know there's a lot of veterans. There's a lot of veterans that have been using it, and so I'll send you a little sample of that too.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I live on my oils every single day. I even give what I can to, anybody I know that could use them. It's just something I do all the time. I just love
magical,
them. I study them all the day.
You're able to affect everyone in front of you, and no matter what kind of a mood somebody's in or you're in, when you share a drop of anything, I was at an event and I was watching this woman rub her neck. I whip out my deep blue rub, my tube of deep blue out of my purse, and I said, would you like to try some? She goes, she knew what it was. She goes, please, thank you. And you put it on your neck, you rub it in, and you just start to feel it soften. The smell is so wonderful, so it affects your olfactory, it affects your mental state, and it just is very calming and soothing. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm not gonna go too long because I have to be up early tomorrow morning. So what I'm gonna do is I want to talk about a little bit for people who might want to become distributors, how they can do that. I put my link here so they can go on there. But maybe you can tell people. Before doing this, I did many different network marketing companies. I was a New Skin distributor way back. I was a Voxa distributor. I was a Family Solution distributor. I did many different things. And all those were before the internet. So it seems like it's so much easier now to do things with the internet because I have a page here they can go on and they can order their products. I don't have to actually... When I was doing distributing from other companies, I would have to buy the stuff. I'd have to go deliver it to people's houses or I'd have to send it to them. So maybe if you want to tell some people about the business opportunity in case they want to become distributors of doTERRA, you want to talk a little bit about that?
doTERRA is it is a direct sales company. So Tim knows already that when you go direct sales, you've eliminated the retail stores, the department stores where the product sits and gets dusty on the shelves. And so what happens is they want us to go out and share life to life with each person and introduce it, and then you can order directly from the company. doTERRA offers a 120-day share program so that everyone that signs up through Tim gets put into a share program so that everyone that they introduce the product to that enrolls, Tim's going to accumulate points for a whole bunch of products. So he's going to be able to try the skincare, the laundry detergent, the toothpaste, the vitamins, the supplements. He's going to be able to spend his points on anything. doTerra will ship to him for free. You also are in a program for 60 days when someone shares and enrolls through you. It's the Fast Start. So Tim will be able to receive checks each week. So this is a great product because, number one, it works. Number two, Fast Start program allows people that are struggling with income to get paid weekly, form of a check in appreciation back from the company where they didn't have to spend money on advertising. That's where they count on us to go out and share. Tim has a direct link through his doTerra website. Everybody gets a free page. You can call it and change your name. If you want it just your name or you want to make it something else, you can alter that. Since Tim is in Japan, he's going to be on his way to Hawaii. I've known him through the internet for years. He's done work on me way back in 2008 and 2009. I really want to help assist. So anybody that wants to friend me through Tim on Facebook, I will be here to help answer questions. We have a lot of webinars. We have doTerra International Facebook page you can check in, but please direct everything through Tim, and then he can pass it on to me or connect with me. And once you enroll or place an order, you get your order within 3 to 4 days, depending on where you are. Tim, I found out later on that I could have just enrolled you, and doTerra would have shipped your kit to you directly from Utah.
Oh, really?
Rather than me receiving it and going over to the postman and spending 7 times more than I should have, but that was okay. It's all great.
Whoa.
So, yeah, we're here. I'm campaigning on this wild orange just for everybody to experience oils any which way. I can't wait to send Liz some samples courtesy of you. And, I might even pop up in Hawaii. You're there next week?
Yeah, from the 2nd to the 12th.
Okay, we'll see how my schedule looks. I've got some friends over there that are like, when are you going to visit? So, yeah, these oils are great. I'm happy to help. We can have a Facebook event page that we can create, and everybody can hop on and ask more questions and share some situations. Private message me the real meaty details. We just need to be compliant because the FDA is watching us, and we can't make claims. The oils assist the body into helping itself. The oils don't heal, but they help the body heal itself.
Cool.
Lemon, lavender, and pepper.
Before we go, let me see if the other two callers want to say anything, or if they're just listening in. Let me just check. I forget who's in the 786 area code. Oh, it's Esther. Do you want to say anything or ask any questions? No. Okay. How about the one last caller, Jocelyn? If you do want to say anything or ask any questions, I just opened it up for you too.
No, not really. I mean, I wanted to know about the lemon oil. What is that one good for?
Lemon oil is also great. It's also a mood lifter. I have a girlfriend that loves smelling it. It makes her instantly happy. Me being a cleaning lady, I use it on greasy stoves. I do a lot of clean out for property owners, and it's great on greasy stoves. It'll get gum out of your hair. It gets paint off of my hands when I've been doing painting, marker off the walls, but it helps to, all the citrus oils help to cleanse all of our internal organs. You can use it on your fish for cooking, but it's a great detoxifier.
Okay, the reason I asked is because, I get some samples myself from this company called Melaleuca, and they sent me the lemon, and I wasn't sure, if it's something that's edible. Can you use it?
I do not know about theirs. I know Melaleuca's been around for a long time, and they've got some great products. I don't know about their oils. I do know that I can't speak for any other company, but I can speak for doTerra that in our bottle, our 15 milliliter bottle of lemon oil, it's from the rind. It is not from the pulp. When people are on the medications and they can't do grapefruit oil, it's from the skin. It's from the rind. I know that our 15 milliliter bottles are 250 drops of just lemon oil, nothing adulterated.
Okay. Definitely interested in looking into
the program that you were talking about. For
it's awesome. I plan to not be cleaning houses by November. I want to do this full time. I'm doing it part time. I backed off of a lot of construction cleanups last year. I actually decreased my day job by $5,000, but when I totaled up my income back, my appreciation checks back from DoTerra, it was $7,000.
Wow.
So I actually, I made more working less but happier.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What would
we have
you
a chiropractor. Go ahead.
What would you say about the eucalyptus oil, and what other ways besides? I mean, all I could use it for myself is I rub it on my chest, I smell it. What else can I use it for?
You could put a drop in the shower, on like a sponge, not in the direct spray, and then you have your own little mini spa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the Emotions book right now, and anybody have any questions, just message me. Eucalyptus is the oil of wellness. Eucalyptus addresses a deep emotional or spiritual issue of the need to be sick. It reveals patterns of thinking that continually create poor health. Such beliefs may include thoughts like, I don't deserve to be well. I am the sort of person that is always getting sick, or the only way I can get a break is to get sick. These elevate you out of the groove that you tend to be repeating. I can't speak enough about what they've done to change my life.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
They're amazing.
So, Christine, I'm definitely going to have you get back on the show soon. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's 7 something here. I'm sitting in my car because I have 2 really cute I stole them, adorable pit bulls that went back to sleep. And I thought, if I'm sitting there getting as excited as Italian as I get, they're going to start barking at me. They're going to wake my mom up, and then everybody's going to need oils. So this has been great.
Cool. So we'll do it in about a month when I get back from Hawaii, and we'll go on longer. But I'm going to go to bed now because it's 11:30, and I have to be up at like 7 o'clock to do singing at weddings. So anyway.
You sleep well.
Okay.
Put a drop of your lavender behind your ears on the bones.
Okay.
And then peppermint's a stimulant, so you don't want to put any more peppermint on, but do your lavender. Put some On Guard. Put a drop or 2 on the bottom of your feet also. That's your immune booster. We should all be using On Guard twice a day. I use it as a hand sanitizer. If you've got a throat that won't let you swallow, gargle with a drop and then swallow hourly until you overcome that. It's got clove in it and cinnamon. But On Guard every day for our immune systems. Frankincense for any kind of inflammation or spirituality across our forehead. But lavender for you to go to sleep with. Maybe a little breeze on your chest. I'm really curious to see how the smells are going to be.
Yeah, I'm actually, the funny thing is I am smelling a little bit now. So I just put a bunch of, I tried them all. I did
awesome.
over.
Okay, be careful with the oregano, everyone. It's the hottest oil. I tried to burn some moles off on my cheek, and I was just using a little blunt end of it, and you got to be really careful. So, and internally, no longer than 10 days, and only dip the toothpick in the oregano bottle for your spaghetti sauce and swirl it around, not even a drop because it's so strong. So that's the strong one. But offer everybody wild orange at the wedding. You're going to watch faces and eyes light up.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to have you back on. I'm going to go to bed now. So thanks, everyone, for calling in. And, Christine, it's been great talking to you. And I'm going to definitely, within a month, I'm going to try to get you back on.
Domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. I love DoTerra, and enjoy your oils.
Okay. So I'm going to, before we sign off, I have this link on my site. I posted it on my Facebook, too. I posted Christine's link a couple times on my Facebook today so you guys can get through with her. I'll post again tomorrow just so you guys, if you have any questions, contact her because I don't yet know what I'm doing. And she's my mentor in this, so I'm learning. I never really did essential oils because I could never smell, but now as I think I might be able to learn how to smell again, I'll get into it. So thank you guys. I'm going to end with a little bit of one of my newest songs from my newest CD that'll be out soon. Let's see. We're going to do a little Silver Lining, and then I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Good morning for you guys, but it's night for me. Bye-bye.
we came here to be.